everyone. I am very happy. Rossana and I are very happy, and thank you for inviting us. We are very happy to have the Raw Plastic Prize with the Guiltless Plastic Project here in Doha. It is fantastic for us. We are very, very happy, and thank you so much. We are very happy to have Professor Modeen as well with us. And please come see the prize, come see the Raw Plastic Prize, enjoy it and get involved by it, because there is so much to see and so much to do for everyone here.
Yes, I think that one of the the thrilling things about this award is that there's such a variety of interpretations of how you can actually get involved. You know, there's from pure design to material, play with materials, to very conceptual framework and ideas, and so as long as it has something to do with sustainability and encouraging this type of engagement, I think that is definitely something you should consider getting involved with.
We are all talking about responsibility, but each one of us has a specific responsibility in upcycling waste, in stop abusing and start reusing. This is the new challenge for all of us, from children onwards, and it's of course our children's future we're talking about. There is room for everyone and for all of your good ideas, because responsibility is the main key to read all this.
Absolutely, yeah, I agree.
We have received projects from the 5 continents. There is no age limit, no sort of limit, because we want everyone to join and enjoy and improve the project. So as you can see in the past editions, we are at the 4th edition now, we have received application and good projects, good work from all the 5 continents, all over the world. So we are very thankful to everyone. We can show you information about and photographs of the past editions, 2019, 2020, 2021, and 2022 is still to come. The winners are still to be announced. So please stay on track, because we will inform you and we will show you who the winners are. And please, let's have a quick look at the winners. This is the category design. It is Alexander Schul, and you can see him upstairs. Home textile was by Reform Studio, and it is from Egypt. Conscious Innovation Projects with Dave Hadkins with Precious Plastic, and they of course are an ongoing machine all over the world. They pick up plastic and then transform it into the most amazing 2019, the only prize that was not assigned, because according to the jury is made up from different people coming from different sectors, different ages, different nationalities, in order to give a good overall comment on the project. And this, as you can see, these are the photographs of the first exhibition we had. It is very close to the Rossana Orlandi gallery in Via Matteo Bandello in Milano, and it is a garage. It is all painted, it's graffiti on the walls, and we just kept the structure as it was. We found it, and we just used it to exhibit the project. And some you can see upstairs, most of them, yes. Arsenio from Spain. And wonderful, exciting, stunning, unbelievable. Please visit it upstairs. Arsenio is here with us, please.
Hola, buenas tardes. I don't know you speak English, sorry, español.
Parla español.
Los contenedores de reciclaje de Cádiz, que estaba prohibido, por cierto, pero a mí me daba igual, y recogía todos los plásticos con un gancho de los contenedores de basura. Y aparte, vivo en una ciudad como Cádiz, que está rodeada de mar, y me iba por la playa recogiendo también plástico para llegar a hacer esta instalación. El pescador de botella, yo lo hice como una especie de catarsis de momento de mi vida, porque es un proyecto de más de 20.000 botellas de plástico, donde ahí descargué mucho tiempo para poder superar unas etapas difíciles de mi vida, y producí esto que fue la belleza que saqué de ese momento difícil de mi vida. Saqué este proyecto que no sabía ni que iba a ir a Milán ni nada, ni y cómo iba a evolucionar.
On the beach. He lives in Cadiz in Spain, and he is surrounded by sea. The sea, of course, carries plastic on the beach where he lives, and he started picking up plastic. Tu raccoglievi la plastica, raccoglie la plastica, raccoglie la plastica. It was a particular moment in his life. He was concentrating on a new project, and he was picking up plastic, and his friend Desiree, please. His friend Desiree told him, why don't you join the
Rossana
Plastic
Orlandi.
Prize, Rossana Orlandi, with the Guiltless Plastic Project.
Entonces le mandamos el proyecto y me seleccionaron para llevar la instalación a
Of course,
Italia.
we selected him, we asked him, we invited him in Italy to show his project, his unique art piece.
Y de momento pues ya llevar esto a Italia ha sido ya pues llevarlo a otros sitios a raíz de la galería de Rossana Orlandi. Muy feliz.
To be in Doha, muy felices, very happy.
Very, very happy to be
Very,
in
very
Doha.
happy, and he will keep working. What he just said, he will keep working with new projects, concentrating in new work and
Sí,
producing more and more and more.
Muchas gracias. Thank you. Thank you
Now
very
I'm saying-
much.
My project was called the Salt Tower, and it came about when I learned about the fact that 99% of the region's potable, drinkable water is actually desalinated. It comes from seawater. And considering that many of this region is also one of the highest consumers of potable water, I became very curious about what happens to this salt that is discarded from this process. And it seems like some of it is pumped into the ground, but much of it is actually discarded back into the sea, which creates this vicious cycle. And but it's almost invisible. We're not really aware about this thing. And I wanted to sort of manifest, almost represent this sort of physicality of this and the presence of this salt that is actually removed from this process. So the idea was to create this tower, which sits in the middle of a salt farm, and it would actually farm the salt from the sea, and this could be next to a desalination plant, and create these bricks using this salt. But the idea is that you would sort of farm this salt, create bricks, and then insert them into the frame of this tower. And that would be sort of a perpetual process that needs to be renewed. You know, there's a certain kind of wind, and it gets worn down, and it needs to be perpetually, all the time, kind of renewed, and it becomes just a representation of this infinite process that actually we need to become more aware about, this presence of this material that's really not, is very invisible and unpresent in our daily lives in this region. And it was just sort of it doesn't provide a solution, but it just raises an awareness about this condition. And hopefully that encourages a bit more restraint in how we consume and use water in this region as well.
We have a jury. The international jury selects the winners.
But on what factors?
On what factors?
Yeah.
On the chance of making the projects come true. On the possibility of making these projects come true in everyday's life. Of course, because if they are beautiful and beautiful images, but it's only on paper, they will never be the winners. So we need more and more information about the projects, and the jury understands if the project is feasible. Yes? Yes. Okay. That's how it makes. Not just an idea. The ideas are appreciated very much, and yes, the ideas. Exactly. We keep the ideas. If it is, we have winners. The winner, a second place, third place. We have mentions as well when we think the project is really interesting but needs to be improved. The improvement is make it come true.
At this point, it's only a concept, but why not? I mean, I'm more than willing to take it forward if that would be something someone is interested in doing. I mean, I want to also add, I mean, there's one thing that I think that the intent, the sort of protagonist of this thing is this sort of sustainability but there also needs to be sort of an acknowledgement, especially when as designers, that there's an inherent beauty to it. And if you can combine the two, you know, the intent and the sort of, call it the aesthetic component, I think that's where sort of the magic happens, if you will. And I think that's really important as well, that, you know, we don't forget that as designers, that the driving force is the idea, which is in this case is sustainability, but it also needs to be immersed with this notion of, and which can be quite a subjective notion, but this intention about beauty, whatever that actually entails. And I think that, you know, yeah, when those comes together, that's where.
It's interesting when you can have beauty, just as you say, sustainability, responsibility, and the tradition, the countries, the population's tradition in it. So it's a wonderful match of all these components.
Does anyone have any questions?
Yes, thank you.